Hey folks, after a damp, drizzly evening across the valley, things have quieted down. There's not much left out there. Some mist, but that's really just about it. And Future Track suggests we'll see isolated showers overnight and during the daytime tomorrow. But I think the flavor of the day tomorrow is just clouds. It's going to be overcast again like it has been since the front came through a week ago. Still no sign of sunshine until probably late in the week. Now Wednesday, there's potential for some rain, and Future Track picks up on a little bit of that from all the tropical moisture coming in from Willa, which is on the Pacific side of Mexico, but it's going to feed a lot of moisture into Texas. We're going to be on the edge of that, perhaps picking up a few showers. But by Thursday, the day may start with clouds, but as that day goes on, sunshine should begin to take over. May still see some patchy clouds on Friday, but by the weekend, I think it is all sunshine. Rainfall tomorrow, not very much. Through 11 o'clock tomorrow night, you're looking at less than a tenth across most of the valley. A little bit more into Wednesday, but still not all that much. You just don't see a whole lot out there. The heavier stuff is off to the north as that tropical moisture goes by. We're going 30% tomorrow, 50 on Wednesday. I think if there's anything Thursday, it's probably pre-dawn. The daytime hours on Thursday should be dry. Then after that, we are dry Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and again on Monday. Here's where temperatures are right now. Cool, low 60s across the area. 62 in McAllen, Weslaco 60. Port Isabel checks in at 66 degrees. Overnight tonight, readings may go down just a little, not much, probably almost holding steady. These are your forecast lows. And then tomorrow, kind of where we were today, mid to upper 60s across the region. It might touch 70 in a couple places close to the coast, but for the most part, another cloudy and cool day. Temperatures, though, do trend upward after tomorrow. Look at that. By the time we get to the weekend, we're in the 80s for Saturday, Sunday, and again on Monday. So mild weather will build back into the area, and we'll finally break this string of cloudy, damp and drizzly days. Look at the rest of Texas. Lots of moisture. We mentioned the watershed before the break, but that's going into the hill country of central Texas. A lot of that's not very heavy. You see a little yellow in there, but for the most part, it's just light rain and drizzle across the region. But it's going to continue for a while because we still have all the moisture coming up from Willa on the Pacific side. Willa's down here. We still have that same stalled front in the Gulf that's been there for a week, and it's amazing. The other side of that, it's very warm and humid. Our side, it's cool and less humid. Well, that thing doesn't go anywhere for another day or so. Maybe lifts a little bit to the north, but then watch the moisture from Willa spread across Mexico and right into Texas. Most of it to our north on Wednesday, but we could see a little bit down here as well. And then by the time you get to Thursday, everything starts to move away. I think by Friday, we really are back in sunshine with mild weather moving back in. Here's a close-up of Willa, Category 4 hurricane tonight. There's the center of it right there, making its way toward the coast of Mexico. The winds are now down to 145 as it moves to the north at about 9. But there you go. It's expected to move across the coast of Mexico early in the day tomorrow, and then we'll just kind of fall apart over the mountains. The mountains will just tear apart, getting close to Monterey by early Wednesday morning, and that's the end of it as a storm, but then it'll just move across into South Texas as a rainmaker, and that will be the end of that. Back home at the coast, here's what's happening. The winds out of the north 10 to 20 tomorrow. Chobby Bay, UV's moderate. Small craft operators urged to use caution. So for tonight, 58 for a low, cloudy and cool. Maybe a shower, but for the most part it's dry. Then tomorrow, breezy and cool with spotty showers again. Not widespread rain, but there'll be a little bit around. As you look at the next 7 days, temperatures warm back up into the 70s and eventually into the 80s by the time we get to the weekend with sunshine returning. Remember what that looks like? We haven't seen sunshine since before the front.